Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more. You're opening yourselves for Hellenic Glory at this point. Might as well be. And I think that's what I'll name the series, since I think I finally put out episode 1, and I've actually decided to name it that. Anyway, so where we last left off was like, fucking what, 10 years ago? We're almost done repaying loans. Just like 8 gold to go. 2 months. So I'm very proud to announce that we are officially loan-free, if you can believe it. Well, just about 1 month we will be. Which is a miracle, really. No more loans. Repair loans. Impressed financial sector. Man, you were so far in debt, we thought you were going to go bankrupt. We're impressed we paid all our loans. Oh, fuck. I guess we'll try and improve our prestige. So, slight update on how things have been going. Boea decided that they liked Christianity, those bastards. Chalcedonium's been spreading all over the friggin' place in the Middle East. And it's kinda being fought off in Western Europe. Let's go with that. Iberia still has yet to unite the Iberian Peninsula, strangely enough. Figured they would have by now. At any rate, we're gonna have a quick little look-see here. Alright, we can have 15 soldiers. It's not bad. I think what we're gonna do is gonna go with 16, 2 groups of 8. Similar to that. Basically a cheapo army. Because, let's face it, we have trouble with fucking money. Alright? We have a lot of money trouble. I don't even mind admitting it. Speaking of which, when does this come out of? 144, okay. Alright. So I'll have to retake the thingy then, the religious policy. I ditched that, as well as the offensive policy. They were just sort of wasting points, so it seemed a little easier that way. And, call a diet. And demand military support. Excellent. There. Everyone likes an extra 100 military points or so. I actually almost caught up on admin techs. Excellent, excellent. So, with our newest ally, Castamon, things are looking hopefully a little bit better for our chances against Thracia Aiden. Oddly enough, them and Thras have had no problems with each other, despite having a fairly sizable border. Italian engineer available. Yeah, I guess we'll hire him. For once we do have money. And I'm just kind of like... I've become concerned about spending money. To the point where I'm just like, sooner or later Thras will probably come back at me. And again, maybe now with Castamon as my ally, they're less willing. 6. Good. Did I count? I thought I counted 6. Still room for improvement. Good. Ooh. Next tech we can build the monument. Always a lovely thing. Glorious monument. Yes, tax income plus 0.5. Just a hard 0.5. Not percent increase, just a hard 0.5, and local missionary strength plus 1%. That's a great. 0.4 ahead of 0.51. We have literally the minimum fucking morale you can have. The game never lets you have less than 0.51 morale, because, you know, otherwise your armies wouldn't even be able to move, ever. So you always have a minimum 0.51 morale. Alright. Raise army maintenance. You guys head over here. Okay. meant to actually take 2 guys. There we go, 2 groups of 8,000 men. And on top of that, we can fund our forts. And actually start preparing for a possible war. At some point, I think, yeah, we lost our claim up here we had. What was it on? I forget. But we had a claim on, like, one of the Serbian provinces and lost it at some point during the Great Loan repayments. Ooh, morale of army system sent. Always got to pick these up when you see them. That gives us an effective morale of 1.27, and I haven't even retaken the offensive policy yet. Mostly because, you know, we need Cossacks Billy. Castamon should be willing to come in soon. Comotini. Yeah, we're at 9 favors, so one of these days they'll be willing to join in. Soon. Alright. So yeah, things are actually going kinda well for us, sorta. And it's kinda hard to say right now. It's still anybody's guess as to whether or not we're actually gonna pull this off. We have quite the power block in front of us. We really do. The Aiden and Thras are not to be trifled with. But we saw me do extremely well against them, so I'm hoping I can continue such a thing. Drought. Holy shit! Dude! Dude! Oh! Just lose 6 fucking development, why don't we? Ooh, that is fucking... That is rough, yo. Goes on to the clergy. Is there anywhere else with nobility as an estate? No, it's just Etria. Noted. I think we'll hold on to this anyway for the moment. Alright. I'm just like, well, alright then. There goes a lot of our cash income. Not happy about that. Legitimacy 70, nice. Good. So with that, our friggin' tolerance is up a little bit as well, which is kind of helpful. It's probably about time we start converting here. Total missionary strength in the province, 2.2%. Good. We need to try and nip this in the bud before it spreads any further. Alright. Oh well, the other thing is, we've been at peace for so long, a lot of our autonomy is finally getting down there. Even on some of our newly conquered provinces. We've lost a lot of autonomy, and that's really starting to help. Paying off a bit. I like that our missionary symbol is actually just a frickin' crane. Merchants worried about lack of protection. Yeah, we'll gain 1 mercantilism, sure. I'm always glad to see that happen. Say, yeah. Problem is, we just have a really poor trade node. We need to steal more value from Constantinople. Okay. Question. You see, I'm not sure what to do with him. He's good, and I want him alive, but at the same time he's got an average claim. Yeah, well, it's not like we can have another civil war. So we'll put the monarch in. Monarch in. Let's go. Okay. I'd say we're actually closing in on ready then. Assuming Castamon's good to go, which they are. I don't know. Probably should consider fleets. I'm thinking if we just build a bunch of triremes. The 10 gold a pop. Which is not impressive. Yeah, mothball our forts. And ditch army maintenance. Okay, so we're actually going to go into turtle mode for a minute here. Deep into turtle mode. Because I actually want to build a navy, as odd as that is for me. I know, it's weird. But if I can get, say, you know, 10 galleys, what I'm really hoping is that I can just control the Sea of Marmara. The Levy, let's keep it modest. Keep it modest. We aren't capable of such things right now. Yeah. At least for the moment, the whole Christianity thing is held back. Yeah. Oh wow, Tunisia kicked the Christians out. Good for them. Like I said, so it's mostly just centered around the Middle East right now. The Chalcedonian threat. Interestingly enough, like, Taranara is Egyptian, religious, but all their people have now converted to Hellenism thanks to various uprisings I've seen. Yeah, Hellenic zealots. They've just been all over the place. Alright, military check, go. A little bit extra infantry shock doesn't hurt. I want to, but at the same time I know not to. On the other hand, I really probably need to do something about that. Lest they spread. Eden is apparently helping against them. Well, you know, I can actually applaud that. Normally I would complain, like, man, yeah, it never helps me with my rebels. But really, at this point, there's a certain thing above all this where it's just, all Hellenics must unite to fight the Christians. To the point where I'm just like, man, I need to go over there and help. Or something. Like, there's no way Thrace will let me in to help, but, you know, whatever, right? It's one of those, like, man, we should really just unite and help each other fight the fucking Christians off. I don't know, I managed to keep the Christians, under thumb pretty well. The only time they're uppity is when there's an active missionary. Even then, it's pretty containable. That's one of the reasons I need to be careful about making my provinces too developed. Hint, hint, Sparta. Because if we mess over... Can we see what the development effect has? No? Okay. It's because more development makes provinces harder to convert. So we gotta be careful with that. I mean, without question, the first idea group we're taking has to be religious. Like, oh yes, people were asking about my ideas. I thought I showed them off in the first episode. I may not have. But I'm pretty certain I did. Which is the Spartan traditions, of course, military through the roof. Because, hey, we're motherfucking Sparta. This is Sparta. Better be. A lot of military, some organized military bureaucracy, and the stuff that I consider core to anything. If you don't carry these three in your idea groups, you're doing something wrong. That is, yearly inflation, war exhaustion, and years of separatism. Then some unrest, some legitimacy, and some fort creation cost to round us off. And a little bit of prestige decay at the end. But yeah, we definitely have to pick up early religious ideas. If nothing else, the tolerance of heathens plus 2 you get from this is ginormous. Tolerance of heretics plus 1 helps. Tolerance of true faith plus 1 also helps. Overall, it's basically a lot of revolt risk reduction, but it gives you a missionary and missionary strength plus 1%. So combine that with the religious policy here, you can actually convert most provinces, even Chalcedonian or otherwise hard to convert religions, can be held at bay. So, yeah, That's why religious ideas first. We just must tolerate them. And it looks like you managed to clean out the religious pretty well. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm probably going to be taking these provinces from you, methinks. I have to focus on those. Because the AI is not capable of handling Chalcedonians like I can. I am much more efficient at taking care of them. / feeding them to lions. Yeah. Good, that's back to Hellenic. And that's 100 gold. Alright. So with that, 400 days. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I miscounted my number of ports, and now I feel silly because I wanted to build 10 ships. We'll just build another one in Sparta. There. Now I feel silly. Like, I was like, wait, what? I don't have 10 ports? Shit. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm hoping 10 triremes will be enough to get me control of the Sea of Marmara. If I separate me from Aden, it's going to be me 1v1ing Thrace, and they have 17,000, I have 16,000, and I can beat that. I can without question beat Thrace alone. So I need to isolate the two of us. And, you know, which also means I can't afford to call Castamon into the war, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get at least a little bit of naval support from Salerno if it comes to it. Also, at some point I want Cretan roads. They're on my list of things to take. But, since I don't have a navy, I don't really see a point in having those right now. I couldn't get to them to crush revolts and the like, so... Alright, guess we'll get a nice military leader. Ooh, that's what I like to see. 4 shock. Unfortunately, we did lose our 3 siege general. He's pretty good for that. Constantinople, fort. And Serbia, fort. Noted. So the target is Constantinople then. We'll move in and siege. Alright. We're gearing up here. I'm going to grab the offensive policy. With the offensive policy now, we still don't actually have more than 0.51 morale. Damn. Man, our morale is pretty far down there. Oh, 0.55. So, yeah, that's pretty rough. And again, we will also raise our force maintenance, as we are sort of preparing now. I hope 9 triremes will be enough with which to crush the Thracians. Get everyone nice and armed up. Control the straits in between Asia and Europa. And control this war we will. Ships, 7 of which are triremes. It's a concerning number. 3 triremes, we'd be outgunned. Without question, we'd be outgunned. Which I suppose begs the question. Do we go for naval support limit? It's not like it's particularly expensive. I've come to reasonably support this idea. Alright. We'll go over the naval support limit. what I think should happen is a victory then. Oh ho ho. A war with Croatia. Yeah, no, that's the correct call. We're going to war. We can get to 1.5 morale here. Well, they all happen to be leaving right now. And the Croatian Navy calleth. So, all things considered, I have to go with the plan. And we'll do a full call-in. Yep. Let's move. Hit their southern beaches. Good. That's the war goal, so we're obviously gonna make a note to take that, start trying to take that right away. Oh, fuck, this is a hard one. 2 mercantilism. And can't afford that, right? Actually, can't take Constantinople without both our units, so of course. We'll descend them there, and leave them to do the sieging. In the meantime, we'll try and secure some more land around here. Alright. I mean, I know Croatia's gonna lose, so... Okay, they locked into Plovdiv. Perfect. So we can force a fight here that we should be able to win. And... retreat away from. Yeah. We eventually rolled a 1, no surprise. Okay. Dig in Constantinople. This is what's going to decide the war, is if I can manage to fucking siege this one province.